Jai Gurudev. The question I've got today to answer on is I'm unable to focus on one thing. This has been my habit. How to get over it, how to change it. Now, what stops us from focusing are many factors. The first is our own mind. Maybe the restlessness in the mind, or agitation or anxiety about the future. Some amount of restlessness in the mind, that is what stops us from focusing. And when it comes to the external world outside, there are probably many choices. If there is only one thing, it's very easy for you to focus. But if there are many choices, or if there are many things that you need to accomplish, that's when the mind keeps jumping from one task to another instead of focusing on one thing. So the first thing, I think there are many things that one can do to keep focus. Even this is a problem that each one of us face, be it somebody who is starting on the path or being an experienced sadhak. But some of the things that I know is, one thing is watch out for your food. The food has a great effect on the mind. Your gut health, what is there in the intestine. If you have a very bad digestive, a bad indigestion in your system, that will stop you from focusing. That will stop you from the mind working properly. So watch out for your food. Have very good sattvic food. That's the first thing. Now, second thing I would say is increase your sadhana. Do your sadhana. Increase your probably exercises, the bodily exercises. When the body gets tired, the mind settles. But when there is no work bodily, when there is no activity, then the mind gets distracted more. So now, especially during lockdown time, if there is not enough work, but maybe you could increase your yogasanas, increase your sadhanas. Then the mind kind of settles down. The third is the willpower. Now, in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Patanjali says, Ekabhyasa, Ekatattva Abhyasa. Now, just do one thing. Now, it sounds very ironical because you want to do one thing and you don't have focus, but Patanjali says just do one thing to get over the modulations of the mind. So one thing. So what I would prefer doing is, especially when you're an art of living devotee, you just do one thing which you like. Now, for us, what we like the most is Gurudev. Now, I've had the opportunity to be with Gurudev in close quarters, and just by observing how Gurudev does, just by keeping him in focus, because it's very likely that the mind focuses on one thing that it loves. When we are watching a movie, when you are watching a nice television or a cricket match, then we are all the more focused. But we cannot keep watching it all the time. So what we have what we have for ourselves is Gurudev. Just watching Gurudev, observing how he does. He accomplishes many things in a day, but at the same time, for every small activity, he is focused. Whether wearing the footwear, whether leaving the footwear, or having a cup of milk or kashaya, or talking to someone, he's just so centered. So what we can learn from is, when we are centered from within, then the mind can be focused on one point. And we all know this story from our Art of Living Happiness program. What we say is, one of the persons, he goes to a monk in the forest to see what is so special about him. So I think we all know the story. So the first day, this person, the king, disguises himself and he goes to the forest. And the monk gets up in the morning, he has his cup of tea, he takes a walk, he goes to the forest, he chops wood, he comes back to his hermitage, and then he cooks food, and then talks to people, and then he sleeps. So the king was very confused. What is so special about this person? Even I do the same thing. I also drink my cup of tea. I also take a walk. Yeah, I also talk to people. So the king decided to approach the monk approached the saint and asked, "What is so special about you? Why are people so drawn to you?" So the saint said, when I drink my cup of tea, I drink my cup of tea. When I take a walk, I take a walk. When I talk to people, I talk to people. When I cook food, I cook food. When I have food, I have food. The king was even more surprised. Even I do the same thing. When I drink my cup of tea, I drink my cup of tea. When I take a walk, I take a walk. The saint said, no. When you drink your cup of tea, you're thinking. When you talk to people, you're thinking. When you walk, you're thinking. That's the difference between a saint and an ordinary person or a king. So just observing the guru, how he does, how he does in very minute things, how he does maybe unlocking his phone or talking to people or doing some activity, taking a walk. He's just so there in the moment. Now Patanjali says ekatattva abhyasa. Even to do one thing, the mind has to be calm and pleasant, isn't it? So for that, I prefer you up your sadhana, up your meditation. Maybe do an advanced course very often, and take an Ayurveda Panchakarma treatment every once in a while, because that kind of settles down, releases all the toxins in the body and settles down the mind. And finally, when it comes to astrology, if I have to say, if somebody's moon is placed in the 8th house from their ascendant, their mind is more likely to be distracted. Or if you're running a period of where Ashtama Shani or Ashtama Guru, Ashtama Rahu, any 8th house transit will distract you. The mind, it distracts the mind, because 8th house is the house of hidden karmas. So many things come up during the 8th house transit, and that will not get the mind to settle down. So astrologically, you can do some remedy for this. Chant Om Namah Shivaya and up your sadhana, do your meditations. Third, get your Ayurveda Panchakarma treatment. Fourth, my favorite is just observing the Guru. When Gurudev visits our place, maybe 1 or 2 days I just observe him, and I try to imitate him. Even when I leave my slipper or wear my slipper or talk to people, just these small acts, just these small little things. Maybe you can start by doing very small little, like sweeping the house or cleaning the room, cleaning your window. The willpower behind it. Today I'm just going to clean my window and nothing else. There is no distraction. Just one thing at a time. So Patanjali says ekatattva abhyasa. Do anything, just one thing at a time, and slowly that becomes a habit. Now focusing is not our habit, because we have made distraction as our habit. Right from our childhood, we have made distraction as our habit. Focusing the same way, in order to concentrate, in order to focus, even that has to be cultivated as a habit. Now, any habit can be cultivated over a long time if we take small steps, baby steps. So have that willpower and decide, for the next 1 day or even half an hour, I'll just clean the window without any distraction. Or I'll just take a walk without any distraction. Now slowly and gradually, with all the other things that I mentioned, the Ayurveda treatment, upping your sadhana, doing an advanced meditation course, slowly and gradually you'll know that the mind kind of settles down. But of course, being around with people in this world, there's a lot of distraction, but that's where our centeredness gets tested. That's where our focus gets tested. Now in this COVID time, we must have noticed that our prayers have increased. Why? Because there are so many prayers that are going to Gurudev or divinity. Why? Because when we do our prayer, we are so focused. We want our loved one to be very safe, especially if they are in another city, if there is another town, because we do it so intensely. So the challenging time makes us focus more, be it prayer or be it our activity, and it brings the purity within us. So keep your body, your mind pure, do your sadhana, Ayurveda treatment, and the company you keep, and fear about the future, the anxiety about the future, and restlessness in the mind. Just take care of these things, and I think doing one thing at a time with all your willpower should help you focus more. Hope this answers your question. Jai Gurudev.